Hi, my name is Matt Pruitt. I'm 29 years old, and this is my running story. So I started running in 7th grade because to play basketball you had to run cross country. So I started running then, ran all through high school, and really enjoyed it for the competition. But then after high school, I decided not to run in college or not pursue that, try to. And so I didn't run for about 9 years after that, maybe just once in a while, off and on a little bit. But then in 2010, a friend of mine, Tim Cron, said, hey, let's go do the St. Jude half marathon. And I thought, I'm up for a challenge. I've never run that far. I think 10 miles was the farthest I'd run. And so decided to go give it a shot. And those first few days, training in like August, I think, the farthest I could run was about 12 minutes before my IT bands flared up. And so it was a really slow, gradual process, just getting going again and trying to see if I could be a runner again. And then St. Jude half went pretty well, and did a bunch of different races in 2011. And I started actually came to this store, to the Wednesday night group run, and started running trails with the crew here, and just had a blast, fell in love with running trails, and fell in love with running again as I got to be part of a huge group that was, coming out every Wednesday, Thursday, or Monday night, and on the weekends, and just really starting to enjoy it again. I thought, oh yeah, maybe I could be, maybe I could do well at this. So throughout 2011, I did a lot of different races, different distances, anything from a mile on the track to 25K on trail. And Sylamore 25K was my first trail race, and I just fell in love with that trail, and I always knew that I wanted to come back and do the 50K when I was ready for it. And so I slowly worked up my mileage throughout that year, and then in 2012, I did my first ultra, which was Ouachita 50K. And I just remember I was fortunate to get to draw from a lot of the more experienced runners in town, and that race went really well, and I managed a victory there. But they always say, in an ultra you're going to hit a low point at some point, and I found that out to be really true at Stump Jump in 2012, my next big race. I got into that race, I was feeling good. I worked my way up to third late in the race, about mile 17, but then I just got hit with nausea, and I just couldn't get over it, and I kept pushing and I kept running, and I couldn't eat anything. I couldn't get any calories in. And so I made some rookie mistakes that day with nutrition, and just had a really rough time. It was a tough race, and I was just so happy to cross the finish line. I remember jumping across it. Just ready to get that one out of the way. Then at St. Jude, my next big race, I did my first full marathon on the road, and had some nutrition problems there as well, and it never really got going in that race. So fast forward to Sylamore 2013. I had been looking forward to this race for a long time. I felt like I had learned some valuable lessons as far as nutrition goes, and was really trying to nail this one. So I got into that race, and everything seemed to be going well, and then after the turnaround, the nausea kind of hit me again, and I just remember thinking it's way worth slowing down now and figuring out my nutrition in order to finish strong and not have another fallout like it's Stump Jump. I didn't want to balk again. And so I just took my time there. I think I made some better decisions about nutrition. I just stopped and started walking until I could get some food down. And then I knew at that point I could go and I'd be able to finish the race. And so managed to win there, and learned a lot through those few races. And that's one of the things I love about ultra running. It's learned through experience. It takes a long time, and you just learn something new every time you're on the trail like that.